Chiefs are back-to-back Super Bowl champions after an instant classic. Overtime thriller overnight.
It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City!
After an intense matchup, Patrick Mahomes leading the Chiefs to their third title in 5 years in an epic overtime win over the 49ers. This morning, the man behind the final play joins us right here on GMA.
Gunfire erupts at Joel Osteen's megachurch in Texas. A woman opens fire.
The shooting at Lake was 2 people down. We need an ambulance.
What we know this morning. Former President Trump drawing fierce backlash after saying he would encourage Russia to attack our NATO allies who don't contribute enough to defense spending. President Biden calls it appalling and dangerous.
Deadly plane crash investigation.
Oh my God.
What we're learning this morning about the small plane that went down on a Florida highway and the 3 survivors captured on eyewitness video running from the inferno. Let it snow. More than 50 million across 19 states from Oklahoma City to Boston on alert for heavy snow. Ginger's tracking the fast-paced winter storm, where it's going to hit and when.
And, of course, the halftime show with Usher. He caught us by surprise. Alicia Keys, Ludacris, Little John, and more rolling out hit after hit. This morning, behind the scenes of the Super Bowl halftime show. Plus, the other superstar on a mission.
Time for a surprise drop.
How Beyonce teamed up with Tony Hale, trying to break the internet.
I bet you can't break that.
Bet I can.
How she surprised her fans. And J-Lo was definitely surprised.
What up, Bronx?
Ben, Matt, and Tom Brady.
How do you like them donuts? I'm so sorry.
We're not sorry. It was an epic Super Bowl. Capping off quite a year. We'll get you all caught up.
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
Okay, so which one of us actually stayed up for the entire game? The whole game! Yes, you missed it, guys. We're going to talk to the man who caught the winning touchdown, McCall Hardman. That is coming up.
Looking forward to that, Robin. The Sphere this morning in Las Vegas was lit up in honor of Kansas City's Super Bowl victory. Isabel, my almost 5-year-old, she calls it Kansas Kitty. She was very excited for Kansas Kitty.
Yeah, she watched it with her daddy.
She watched it with her dad and I as well, and her little brother. We're good.
We're going to hear from Stephen Smith on his thoughts on the game. First, Will Reeve is in Las Vegas. He was there for the whole game. Good morning, Will.
Good morning, George. History in the making here. The Chiefs going back-to-back, and they're at their best with their backs against the wall. In this historic run of Super Bowl appearances, they've trailed by double digits and trailed at halftime in each of those games. But when you've got Patrick Mahomes, you've got a chance, and now Kansas City has another title.
Welcome to CBS Mornings. We're back from Super Bowl duty. I'm Gail King.
I'm Tony DeCopel.
And I'm Vladimir Jutia.
Nate Burleson still there, the hardest working man in sports standing by in Las Vegas. He's going to join us in just a sec, but right now, here's today's eye-opener. It's your world in 90 seconds.
Mahomes flings it. Super Bowl. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City!
The Chiefs win an instant classic Super Bowl in overtime. We've got tons of coverage you'll only see here.
Breaking overnight, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin back in the hospital. Of the latest on his condition at a dangerous time for America's armed forces.
Israel frees 2 hostages from a city in southern Gaza in a raid that Palestinians say killed dozens of people.
Victory is within reach.
Former President Trump under fire, suggesting he'd encourage Russia to attack allies if they haven't paid enough to support NATO.
Well, the Beehive is buzzing. Beyonce announces a new album during the Super Bowl.
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em.
For many of you, the Super Bowl was between the Chiefs and 49ers, but my Super Bowl was Usher's halftime performance.
Who cares what he's saying? Look at those abs, baby. Bare nipples at the Super Bowl halftime show. CBS is back, baby. All is forgiven.
This morning's Eye Opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
There is a very funny meme about Usher. They said, as you said, Vlad, last year it said Rihanna announced she was pregnant. Usher takes off his shirt. We all pregnant.
We all pregnant. Fact check, maybe true.
It was that good. Let's get right to Nate Burleson. He's in a hotel room in Las Vegas. Nate, where to begin? I number one, losing my voice. The game was, how do you explain it? Usher was next level. Where to begin?
It was unbelievable. What a night. A night of legends, right? Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and, of course, Usher. He did his thing. R&B is not dead. He had the place rocking. It was one of the best halftime shows I've ever seen. In football, it was at its highest last night. I cannot wait to break this down throughout the show. It was absolute chaos in the stadium in Bedlam in Kansas City. I want you guys to take a look at what broke out after the game, after the Chiefs' game-winning drive. McCole Hardman, he got that touchdown, and it went wild. Dana Jacobson is also here in Las Vegas, and you're going to show us what went down at the game.
I mean, we all saw it. They were going crazy in the Power and Light District. Yeah. Everybody was going crazy in the stadium because it was once again like this classic game in so many ways, down to the final seconds, and that's when it seemed like either team could win. Patrick Mahomes gets the ball, and we know this is why he's one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game.
Good Monday morning. Super Bowl 58 living up to the hype.
The game decided in OT on the very last play. Good morning. It's February 12th. This is today. Back-to-back champs. The Chiefs rally in overtime to defeat the 49ers.
Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City!
The NFL's first repeat winners in nearly 20 years. An amazing ending that had Travis Kelce breaking into song. And sharing a kiss with Taylor Swift as Kansas City fans everywhere do their own celebrating. We'll have the highlights, and the man who caught the title-winning touchdown joins us from Vegas. Breaking overnight, rescued. 2 Israeli hostages freed during a dramatic raid in Gaza. Now reunited with their families for the first time in more than 4 months. We're live in Jerusalem with the late-breaking details. Hospitalized, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin facing a new health battle, admitted to critical care overnight and transferring his duties to his deputy just weeks after keeping his cancer diagnosis hidden from the White House. We'll have the very latest. Church shooting. A woman opens fire during Sunday services at Joel Osteen's megachurch in Texas.
We don't understand why these things happen, but we know God's in control.
Several people injured, including a child. The suspect shot and killed by off-duty police officers. Inside, the search for answers just ahead. Those stories plus, here it comes. A major winter storm taking aim from the Midwest to New England with a foot of snow expected in some places. Al's got your full forecast. And commercial appeal. The Super Bowl ads filled with stars and surprises.
Sometimes it's really hard to be your friend.
You said you were going to support me.
So which one scored with viewers?
The truth has been hiding in plain sight. I am Seraphine.
We'll break down the big winners today, Monday, February 12th, 2024.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb. From Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Today. Nice to have you along with us on a Monday morning after the Super Bowl, no less, after overtime, no less. You stayed up for the whole thing.
I stayed up for it. I mean, I was just going to stay to the end of the game, and then when OT hit, it was quite the game, especially at the end. We got it covered, don't we?
We sure do. Yeah. By the way, of course, millions of people are waking up tired because the game went so long. Just the second time ever it's gone into overtime this Super Bowl. In the end, it's Chiefs over the Niners, 25-22. Back-to-back Super Bowl victory.
Of course, the MVP going to star quarterback Patrick Mahomes, who led Kansas City on a remarkable comeback. And yes, Of course, also in attendance, Taylor Swift. The pop superstar seen cheering on her boyfriend, Travis Kelce. She made her way onto the field at the end of the game. By the way, she even chugged a beer at one point when the camera was on her up in the box.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Knew I liked her. We've got it all covered. The behind-the-scenes hype, the commercials, plus we're going to talk to McCole Hardman. He caught the game-winning touchdown and doesn't even remember it. But let's start with NBC's Kaylee Hartung, live in Las Vegas once again. Hi, Kaylee.
Hey, good morning, guys. It's as if this one game encapsulated the Chiefs' entire season. It started off slow, but in the end delivered unbelievable drama. With it all on the line, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce proving why the Chiefs are the NFL's newest dynasty.